And so, this is why I believe that, in the future at some point, independent creation is eventually going to overtake corporations and big budget companies. Why exactly does no one give a shit if a woman hits a man, but everyone flips their shit if a man hits a woman? It's such a contradiction and such bullshit, it's not even funny. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and people, corporations, whatever, they will do the most desperate things, as in false advertisement, in order to get the attention that they seek. Just because someone's different, it doesn't make them weird. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with them. It just means being this thing called being yourself. So, if you don't understand what ignorance is, let me explain it to you in a nutshell. It means to judge something based on a lack of knowledge, and unfortunately, this is very common with a lot of people. And in order to pay rent, sometimes YouTubers have to use other means such as sponsorships and Patreons. And once again, while some YouTubers do sell out by using sponsorships and Patreons as a way to make more money, that does not apply to all YouTubers. Only to find out that the game is being held back because of the Uyghur platform is infuriating. Let's be honest here. First-person shooters for the last few years have been pretty stale, nothing that special. Every single video that you ever watch has some aspect about it, whether it be the thumbnail or the title of that video, that makes that video clickbaity in one way or another. You see, we live in a day and age where everything that's wrong is now considered right, and everything that's considered right is now considered wrong. And the term selling out is one of those things that's been completely twisted and morphed from its original meaning. Don't be so forceful on someone when they don't want to do something that you want them to do. Let them take the time to learn how to like that thing. But because every single video on YouTube does in fact have a title and thumbnail, this gives every video a level of attractiveness. Hence the reason why all YouTube videos do in fact have clickbait. One channel being deleted by mistake by this brand new system is going to start causing so many problems. If all three competitors are off doing their own things, then what does this mean for console competition? Especially with Atari planning to release the Atari box, a console that we barely know a thing about. And in that case, you would have 4 different consoles on the market at once, which could easily lead to a multitude of problems. So maybe instead of arguing about whether single player is better than multiplayer or vice versa, instead, we come together as a community and try to bring out the best in both. Because at the end of the day, for all the pros and cons that single player gaming has, multiplayer gaming has just as many. This is going to cause the game industry to crash. I guarantee it. And I don't want to see it happen, but if it needs to in order to actually fix things and put balance in gaming once again, then by all means, let it happen. And I see it happening in the next 5 years. You should always think before taking action. Always do your research before getting yourself involved in a situation such as this. Because just like that, you could easily dig yourself in a hole so deep that you'd never be able to find the way out. I would rather listen to Dreamscape on every single video that I come by instead of looking at Google Plus when I go down and scroll to the comment section. I think that the current state of the advertisement on YouTube is completely fucking stupid and needs to change immediately. I just hope that this all just comes to some sort of conclusion that I can be happy about, satisfied about, whatever you want to call it. But I have this gut feeling that whatever I'm putting together, whatever this is going to end up being, isn't going to be a happy ending at all. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Originality doesn't truly exist. It is best to be cautiously optimistic because you don't know how this game's going to turn out in the end. It could be good, but it could also be bad. I hope all motion gaming ceases to exist one day, and one day we ask ourselves, what was motion gaming years ago? Developers need to be confident in their game and the state it's going to be in before actually launching it. This isn't going to be the final generation of gaming. I just don't see that happening. Engines, by the day, are requiring more and more power as time goes on, so expect a 9th generation of consoles in the next 3 to 4 years. What if this is all the 9th generation consoles are? What if we just need to install a USB into our TVs? We can use our Xbox One and PS4 controllers, or just any controller for that matter. You've got the console right there. This console generation, it's not lasting 10 years. It's just not possible, no matter how much cloud technology that these consoles maintain. One thing we do know is that digital gaming is slowly making more and more of a push in the game industry by the day. Now, in my personal opinion, I do feel that the 9th generation systems are going to be heavily influenced by PC and handheld gaming. That's it, this is the end. And I can't help but feel sad about that, considering it feels like the end of an era in a way. You know, I've been with this miniseries for nearly 2 years, so saying goodbye to it is pretty upsetting. What you do with your money is your choice, and you can support whatever you want. Just remember to always vote with your wallet. People that are considered to be crazy from video games were already crazy to begin with. Hello everyone, Michiganere here, with a little video today about saying goodbye to Black Ops 2. Consumers, aka the fish, will fall for the bait no matter what. Remember back when you bought a game on launch, and you knew it was going to work and you'd be able to play it? No matter how many times they called a beta, it's not a beta by any means. It's a demo. The only reason that they're calling it a beta is so that they can market the game. What's the point of having the space setting if you're not going to do anything interesting with it? Tough love exists for a reason, and I'm only giving this game tough love because I want it to succeed. But I suppose that having someone to talk to about your problems is always a good thing. That's a real joke coming from me, considering how hard it can be for me to open up to others about my issues. But I suppose a reason for that is because I don't like talking about my issues or myself. Guess I don't like others being concerned for me. Would rather have others worry about themselves instead of being stressed over me.